What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to talk about my first year riding, and let me tell you, it's definitely been a ride. So let's get into it. Alright, so right now we're gonna head to this little spot so I can talk to y'all for a bit. Let's go. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. So I wanted to talk about my first year of riding. This is my first year, and it made a year mid-November, and it is now December. I don't know, it's early December. But I wanted to talk about my first year because it's been eventful. So I'm gonna start by saying, when I took the class, I wanted to quit, as I mentioned. And then when I got my bike, I wanted to quit. So I wanted to quit maybe the first 4 or 5 months that I started. But something about it was just like, I can't stop. And I'm very competitive, so I couldn't stop. But needless to say, I love riding, so much so that I hate the cold, and I'm out here right now in 45-degree weather. Yes, I hate the cold. I hate the cold and I hate the heat. As I mentioned in one of the other videos, I don't like extreme temperatures, but 45 doesn't seem that bad, and I get cold really easily, but I got on like 3 layers of clothing. Anyway, so I wanted to talk about my first year, and I'm gonna start with my first group ride. It was 3 of us, and it was on my 250. So with the 250, I talked about this before, I couldn't ride in like high winds, and I live in Chicago. It's windy, so when I would ride, like, the wind would blow me sideways. But the people that I was riding with, like, they made sure that I was comfortable. They made sure that they didn't leave me because I wasn't gonna ride at a speed that I wasn't comfortable with. So that was interesting. It was pretty fun. And then I also met someone through Instagram that saw that I was riding. She was like, come on, let's go ride. So I rode with her, and I just felt really comfortable. But I will say I'm not super comfortable with riding with a large group of people just yet, so I'm not gonna do that. Not yet. I'm not comfortable because I don't know everyone's riding styles. People might ride differently, and I don't want to put myself in a position that would make me feel uncomfortable. I just don't like to be uncomfortable, and I don't like to ride uncomfortable. So that was great. Like, I enjoy meeting people through riding. I also met a great group of ladies that rode because we did the Don't Rush Challenge. And with the Don't Rush Challenge, I don't even know how many of us it was. That was when I first started riding and was comfortable. One of the ladies reached out to me, and she was like, hey, you want to be a part of this challenge? I was like, sure. So I did that. That was dope. And I still talk to some of them. Like, the community for riders is so dope. It's like you talk to somebody once and y'all cool. So that's one of the things that I enjoy. I like to just meet new people, and this helped me do that a little bit more often. Also, I wanted to talk about the gear. When I first started riding, I'm thinking, okay, it's like coats and boots in the winter. You just get these 2 or 3 things: boots, gloves, jackets, and a helmet, and you're fine. No, not at all. I didn't realize how much gear I would want. With the gear, I wanted to look good while I rode, and I wanted to dress for the slide. So I make sure that I get gear that is cute but is ready for anything by any means. Along with the gear, I didn't realize how high maintenance used bikes were. And I'm saying this because my other bike, I think it was because of the place that had the bike, I felt like I had to do too much, and it was because of that I was like, I don't know if this is for me, like, at all. It was just too much. I got to the point where I knew the mechanics too well. Okay, so when I got my new bike, I wanted something that I knew for a fact was good, fresh off inventory. Like, that's what I wanted. So when I got the new one, I made sure that I read through my manual. I had everything that I needed, and now it's a lot less maintenance to deal with. So that was great. Now when I go out and people see me on my bike, a lot of people approach me and they're just like, I like to see women on bikes. And I'm just like, that's dope. Like, it's really dope. It's been older ladies, older guys, younger girls, like everybody from all walks of life. And some of them are like, oh, you make me want to get a bike, or they're like, I wish I could do that, or like everybody. So I just think that's pretty dope. Like, it's a dope interaction, and when I see kids, that is the best thing ever, because they look so excited. And I make sure I try to like wave at kids and wave at people that wave at me, or if I even see somebody staring, I'll wave and they'll just smile. So I don't know, it's the joy on other people's faces when they see me on a bike and I'm just doing something that I like to do. So that's pretty cool. Of course, I have to talk about my first riding season. Now in Chicago, riding season starts somewhere around April. April's still kind of cold, but I would say April to like mid-October. So my first riding season was pretty fun. Even though it was during quarantine and I didn't get to see a lot of people, it was fun for me because no one was on the street, and this was like the best time to learn. So I thought that was pretty cool. Like, I had the streets to myself, but now people drive crazy and it's like they forgot how to drive. But this riding season was pretty cool. I was able to master my skills. I still practice from time to time. So it was dope, and I got a lot of requests to ride, but of course I'm not ready for groups. So I'll watch the group rides, but I'm not gonna partake probably anytime soon, because it's something about it that I'm not ready for. But kudos to everybody that has the bravery to do it. I'm living through y'all. I'm living vicariously through you. The transition, I didn't think the transition from riding season to winter would suck so much. It's like I have to get a ride in at least once a week, or I'm not gonna be happy. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to bundle up and still be comfortable when I ride. Like today, I have on my riding pants, a pair of thermal leggings underneath the riding pants. I have on this jacket, a long sleeve thermal, and a long sleeve shirt, and my boots with some thick socks. So I'm comfortable right now, but when it gets cooler, like I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I'm gonna have to figure out something. I'm gonna have to go out for a ride around the block. I don't know, but something has to happen because I'm getting on that bike. As long as there's no snow outside. If it's snow or if the ground is wet at all, you're not gonna find me on the bike. Okay. Riding in Chicago. Okay. Riding in Chicago, I don't really like it. I prefer to ride in the suburbs, because in Chicago it's just so congested. It's stop signs and stoplights everywhere. Like, I don't like it. I can't just freely ride and not have to worry about craziness around me. So that's another thing. But I did just want to give a brief summary of what my first year was like. It was just so cool. Like, I didn't think that I would like riding this much. It's something I always wanted to do, but I didn't know that it was like this. When you ride, you can smell everything, you can see everything. It's like, I can't explain it to people that don't ride, but people that ride know exactly what I'm talking about. It's just something about being one with the surrounding area, with your environment. I don't know, but it's great. But all right, guys, that concludes this video of my first year of riding and how it was. I hope you enjoyed this content. Stay tuned for more content, because I'm gonna have some great things coming up, and hopefully I can get that audio set up in my helmet. But until then, y'all can talk to me. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, leave a comment in the comment section below. See y'all on the next one. Let me know if you're like this too. But if I'm recording and I'm out, she's never too far away. Hey girl.